Hey everyone, it's me again, the Grey Man, with another video.
The Grey Man does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Right, I went to a kind of, what's it called? It's called London Pop and Comic Market. I think I picked up the wrong, oh no, it's on the back. London Comic Market. It's like every couple of months, a hotel in London. I've never been before. I heard about it on a Facebook group, and this time I was thinking, I was something unknown about going or not. And then I found out that one of my mates, the guy that I know from way back, he was there, and he was selling comics. And I never even knew he even was interested or knew anything about comics. But this was a guy called Jason. He used to be in a band called Gore Rotted back in the day. We used to run this club together in East London, called the Brain Dead Club at the Royal Standard in East London. Me, him and another guy, we used to run this club. He formed a band, Gore Rotted, with a few guys there, and basically did a fair bit of touring, and yeah, did quite well with the band. But anyway, I had two copies of one of his first EP, and I've got a guy I know on Facebook wants to buy one off me, and he said he'd give me more money if I get it signed. So I thought, well, I'll go along, get Jason to sign it, and get more people to sign it later on. But anyway, he's got a stall, so I bought a couple of bits off him. And he's got a website as well if anyone's interested, Retro Attic, www.retroattic.co.uk. He's got some stuff on there, a lot of British comics on there, I think, and also some obviously US comics as well. He's gonna get in touch with a few bits that I need for my runs. Give me a good rate, hopefully. Jason, please get on it. Get in touch. And right, so I had a budget when I went, and so I'll show you what I picked up from Jason first. Only a couple of bits from I tell you, it's so easy to bloody well do your money quickly in those places. It's really, I'll just show you bits as it goes along. Right, so this is right. So Conan says £6, but this is from the £1.50 bin, so that was all right, £1.50. I should have looked around a bit longer actually, because I think there were some cheaper bins around as well. But I just kind of. It was, I don't like to be on my feet for too long anyway, so I spent pretty quickly. But that's another Conan, that was another one that's £1.50. Although it says £2.50 on it, it was only £1.50, which is pretty decent. Well, these are my more expensive books. After I'd finished talking to Jason and looking what he had on offer, I went to this store and it had some of these House of Mystery that I'm trying to get together. I'm trying to get together the Dial H for Hero initial run with Robbie Reed, is it? I think it's Robbie Reed, with Sockamaji being his catchphrase. So yeah, there's a nice one there. Sockamaji, the wildest villain yet. Baron Bug and his insect army. Insect firing squad, ready, aim! Robbie Reed, let's see you get out of this sticky mess without your H-dial. So he's stuck on Baron Bug's flypaper. So I've got a couple of those. So I've got that one. Got this one here. House of Mystery number 166. What a spot for a superhero, doomed before he can even tackle the king of the curses. The Yankee Doodle Kid is caught in a trap, and his skyrocket blasts aren't stopping the Cougar Man. There you go. So another one of those. I've got 3 of these. There we go. Another Dial H for Hero, House of Mystery. Is extra Dial H for Heroine, and a dazzling girl champion joins forces with the new superhero to battle the terrible Toymaster. Now to take care of Gem Girl with my spiked Jack-in-the-Box. Here you are. Cool cover, cool silly villain. Not too good along the spine, but this was the cheaper one of the 3. But yeah, you know, what can you do? Well, these are one of those I picked up from Jason. A True Believer. This is going to sit in the spot where I don't have an Amazing Spider-Man 300 thanks to my comic shop way back in whatever year it was. For some reason, even though I had all the ones leading up to 300 and all the ones after 300, I never had 300. So either my comic shop never gave it to me or someone stole it from me. Another one that I never had. I wasn't really collecting this one, so I thought I had it. It looked familiar to me, but it turned out I didn't have it. So whatever. This is going to sit in the spot in my New Mutants run where New Mutants 98 should be. the first Deadpool, or a True Believer's copy of the first Deadpool. I don't even like Deadpool much. The films are alright, but they've got a nice one of Green Lantern here. These are only £1.50 each as well, and I'm a bit annoyed because I managed to get myself a double again, like a complete idiot. But it's annoying because I've got two lists, one on laptops and one like a travel one on paper that I take out with me. And sometimes I really don't I don't tee them up properly, so I end up not knocking off one list and forgetting to knock them off the next list. But I thought I always did it, but obviously I don't because I managed to get a double. But this isn't a double, this is a... Well, so I'm getting quite well on how much of the Green Lantern one I want to get. Obviously, the big ones, I'm not going to be bothering to pick them up because I just can't afford them. But these ones are all £1.50 each, so pretty cool. So I'm doing pretty well on the Hal Jordan run of ones that I'm trying to get. I can't remember what I'm trying to get actually. It might be 150 to the end of the run, and I'm doing fairly well on that. This is the double, bloody double. I didn't know what I looked at it when I saw it in the box. I thought that looks familiar, and I looked at my list. Oh no, it's on my list. I still need it apparently according to my list. Right, now there's a 50p bin as I was going out. I was like back to leave. I saw 50p bin. I thought I've got a couple of quid on me still. I think in my wallet. You know, I'll empty out what's in the wallet, kind of thing. And I managed to. I'm pretty sure I picked up number 1 and 3 of this. I hope it was 1 and 3 anyway. And I haven't actually checked since I got home. And I've picked up number 2 for 50p. I think that's correct. Right, now this next batch, these are all 50p each as well. The World of Krypton. I've got 2, 3, and 4. Now I thought that I had number 1 of this already. And I was like, oh wicked, I've got the rest of that run for 50p each. It turns out, no, that's not the one. I had is the Krypton Chronicles I had number 1 of, and I was trying to find the others. The Krypton Chronicles. So now I've got 2, 3, and 4 of the World of Krypton. And the guy actually said to me, I think number 1 might be in the box as well. I could have picked that up at the same time. But, so now I've got another one that I need to find. So I still need Krypton Chronicles, and now I also need the World of Krypton number 1. So... fail, big fail for Gray there. Right, another £1.50. I think the rest of these are £1.50 books as well, which is cool. So especially it was originally £3 on a Jack Kirby cover for £1.50. Right, yeah, Defenders 43, Defenders 122, again £1.50, so not to be sniffed at. And there's a £4 book here that only cost me £1.50. Nice. DC Comics Presents, that's something I'm also trying to get a run of. This one was one of the ones I got from Jason, £2 on there, but he gave it to me for £1. So those 2 True Believers plus this one. The thing was, he didn't have his old. He said he never had his bronze with him. He had like more modern books in his what he was selling. So hopefully I can get a deal with some good bronze off of him. This one. This might have been in the £1.50 box, I can't remember now. What did I get these online somewhere? No, I can't remember now. No, it wasn't in the £1.50 box, no, I remember now. It was further along on the store. So this one was, yeah, 25% off mark price as well, so that's not too bad. So I got this one, plus I've got a couple of Brave and the Bold in my, Brave and the Bold run that I'm putting together. This one was a little bit expensive. Some of the ones that I need in my run are quite big books actually. They're cheaper if I get them from mycomicshop.com. Next time I do an order from them, I'll definitely buy. I've got 5 more to go. 5 more in my 100 to 200 Brave and the Bold run. So I managed to pick up these 2 this time. So number 144 and number 147. So that's it. That's what I picked up at this Comic Con, and I'm quite happy with that. Next time I go, I'll give my missus a bit more notice because I was a bit worried because I told her I'd be home like in the evening, but I was thinking early evening. She was thinking late. She said, "Oh, don't be too late. We're expecting you back." Blah blah blah, and because my stepson worries if I don't come home when he's expecting me to be there, and. So I kind of rushed anyway. I don't like being on my feet all too long, and I spent my budget, and I didn't want to get enticed by more comics. When I give myself a budget, I wanted to stick to it, so I did. And so my next one's in June the 23rd, I think it is. So I'm definitely going to go to that one. I'm going to go again, maybe try and put some money aside so I've got a better budget when I go. Maybe I try again to sell all my doubles. So far I've had no luck selling my doubles. I put a load of them up. I sold 1 comic. So it's like, Wow, or maybe I'll put them on eBay. eBay, at least you get more people looking at them. But anyway, and yeah, so maybe I'll try and get that money together, save that up, and you know, spend that on comics, but spend more time looking in the blinking bargain bins. So that's it. That's what I picked up at the London Comic Mart. And yeah, cheers for watching.